Good morning, class. Today, the explanation of the chapter we will discuss here because you know that already the term, the maps or basic of the chapter I have sent to you in two videos priorly. So it will be easy to understand the explanation of the chapter because after understanding all the maps and concept, there is nothing in the chapter to understand. So you can easily read this yourself and can understand. So let's discuss quickly. I'll try to finish up this chapter in this video only because many explanation on the live class I have given to you in the school itself or in the prior to videos, so that we can do the question answer later on. So let's begin. We know that India is ancient civilization in the world, and it is one of the ancient civilization. And if we see that last 5 decades, we have progressed in very much in each of the ground like agriculture, industry, technology, and overall economic development. So India has also contributed in significantly making of its history, world history. So world history means we have one major role played in history. While like we see that from 11th century till today, it means 20th century, the foreigners ruled over us, and simultaneously British ruled over us 200 years continuously. So, and if we see that the role of India in these ground cannot be forget, it is remarkable. And when we see that in industrialization directly or indirectly we played a very good role, like agriculture product raw material used to send in foreign countries like in European countries. And simultaneously the many example, if you peep into history of 9th class 8th class, you will see. So now when we talk about the location of India, the extension of India, we know that this particular this is what it is from south 8 degree 4, and in north it is 37 degree 6 or minute, you can say. In east it is 68 degree 7, then 97 degree 25 east. So all these things I explained why east to east, north to north we say it in the prior video. After that, when we say that we know that the Tropic of Cancer just passes through at the mid of India, and it divides India into two halves. And we have Indian Ocean in south, Andaman and Nicobar in east, Lakshadweep in west. So when we talk about the size, it is what we say on the earth. India has uh, 3.28 million square kilometer, the size, and the total area accounts of for 2.4% that geographical area of the world. So it is clear that it is the seventh largest country. Here in the diagram you can understand it is the seventh largest country. This diagram you have to draw in your copy. And after that, from Gujarat, when we say that the coastal line or land boundary, the coastal line and land boundary, it is 15,200 kilometer. Then coastal land is 7,516.6. This, when we say the land boundary, this is 15,200 kilometer, and when we talk that is coastal boundary, this is downward till Andaman, including Andaman and Nicobar, it is 7,516.6 kilometer. This is the land boundary and coastal boundary of our country. When we talk about that, it is bounded by the Yangfol mountain. Okay, it is bounded by Yangfol mountain here from. Then south about to the 22 north latitude, it's tapering. It's tapering means like this. It is tapering. This shape is tapering. Okay. Then it begins taper and extend towards Indian Ocean, dividing into two areas, that is Andaman and Nicobar and Bay of Bengal. We know this. When we talk about longitudinal and latitudinal extent of mainland, that is 30 degree. Despite the fact that east and west extent appears to be similar than north and south extent. When we talk about, sorry, when we talk about the longitudinal, latitudinal from here, that is 30 degree. Okay, when we count these line, latitudinal, these are 29, approximately 30. You can count yourself. After that, when we talk about the time, it is lagging 2 hours from Arunachal Pradesh behind 2 hours to uh, Arunachal Pradesh to Gujarat. So that's why we have supposed one standard meridian of India, that is 82 degree 30, and 82 minute east and half east. Okay, so this diagram you can understand. This is standard of meridian. This is standard of meridian. Here you can see 82 degree, 80 to 84, 82 degree, 30. This is standard of meridian. This line you have to understand. And it is passing through Mirzapur. In Uttar Pradesh, taken as the standard of meridian in whole country. Okay? Whether we are living in Gujarat or Arunachal Pradesh, the time will be same. But we know that it is lagging 2 hours behind from Arunachal Pradesh to Gujarat. So when we talk about the India and the world means the landmass, the location between East and West Asia. India is the south extension of Asian continent. Like this diagram, we have to understand. When we talk about India, it is south. Okay? The whole Asia you can understand with this pink color, and India is here in South Asia. Then which connect the countries from Europe West and countries in East Asia, providing the statistical central location. So India Deccan Peninsula protrudes into Deccan Indian Ocean, and thus helping India to establish close contact West Asia, Africa, Europe, Western coast, and within the Eastern coast, East Asia, Eastern coast, no other country is a long coastal line, and Indian Ocean has, and indeed it is India's eminent position. Eminent position is very important position. Because of that, we can say that we have many contact with other countries like this. If you see this diagram, this one. So we can understand very beautifully the international highways, trade and commerce, not only today but in ancient time even. But we know that in ancient time the contacts were from subcontinent area. Okay. But now today if we say that sea routes are there, so we have contact east and west both of the countries. So these are the diagrams. This diagram, then this diagram, then you can draw this diagram. This, all these you have to draw in your copy, or whether you can draw by the help of extension. And this particularly I have discussed in the previous video, but once again I just read for you and tell you like the ancient or the contact with the world we have. So through the ages we have the very much good contact with other countries, simultaneously a good relationship with other countries, and through the land routes much older than maritime. As I told you कि पहले जो था ना वो हमारा कहाँ था, सब कॉन्टिनेंट रीजन से था. थ्रू द passes people used to go one place to another in want of commodities, in want of the business. And you know that one basic or important route was there, that is the silk route. ठीक है, वो क्या होता था, silk route चाइना से, because people used to go there to bring the good kind of silk, and they people are very much fond of these people, not of African, I'm telling about you, the Central Arabian countries. These people were very fond of wearing silk, so they used to bring silk from here only. So the contacts were there, and they used to go from the passes across the mountain, and north have provided passes to ancient travelers, while the ocean restricted such interaction for a long time. Got it? Means traveler used to go from the passes or by the routes which were in the mountains. So these routes have contributed in the exchange of ideas, commodities, Or in the ancient time, the ideas of Upanishads, Ramayana, stories of Panchatantra, Indian numeral decimal system, this could reach many part of the country. We know that not only the commodities but ideas also were there by which the people used to go. So spices, muslin and merchandise were taken from India to different countries. On the other hand, the influence of Greek sculptures and architectural styles and dome minerals were Western Asia can be seen. So in the world, different you can say glimpse we see like where Indian culture can be seen in different countries. Afterwards, the last topic is here about neighboring countries. So by the map, we can understand that these are the neighboring countries, and this map you have to draw with different color. You will fill in the different countries. So earlier it was a subcontinent region, but after 1947, when India got freedom, we know that these countries have their own political reason, and they have their own government, and they are our good neighboring countries. So this all was about India. And when we talk about South, so Maldives, Sri Lanka, and these are the island countries or neighboring island countries. So this was the chapter, children. Read this chapter, and tomorrow I'll send NCERT questions. You have to do yourself by any refresher. And when talk about extra questions, so day after tomorrow I'll send you for you extra questions. All questions you have to do in the same notebook as I told in the class. That is long notebook. Cover it and do it in one of the copy with in good handwriting with blue and black pen. Okay. Thank you.